1 minute-ish to go. Oh my God, this doesn't feel good. Almost there.
But we'll get to that later. Welcome to 1 week of sub 135 half marathon training. I'm training to run a sub 135 half marathon in May, and I thought it would be fun to kind of take you guys through what a week of that training actually looks like. It's not a fast pace in the grand scheme of things, but it would be a huge PR for me and a big step towards my eventual goal of Boston Marathon qualification. I'm planning to use this training plan from Caffeine Bullet. It's their sub 140 half marathon plan with my goal of 135 keyed in for appropriate pacing for the workouts. But there was only one problem. This plan starts out at 33 miles per week, which is a lot more than the 20 or so that I was running for 5K training this winter. So to make up that gap, I set aside 5 weeks before the start of the plan to slowly and safely build me from 20 to that 33 miles per week. And I'm currently in week 3 out of those 5. I thought it would be fun to check in on what my training looks like now and then check in again in 2 to 3 months when I'm doing, more mileage in tougher workouts. So without further ado, let's get into 1 week of my sub 135 half marathon training. Enjoy.
What's up, everyone? Today is Monday. I had a long run yesterday that actually went really well, but because of that, there's nothing much on the docket today, just 25 minutes at easy pace. Hopefully gonna bang that out. Got a fun errand to do later that I'm gonna take you guys on, and let's do it. Hold on, you guys can watch me crush this downhill. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to go back up it later, but we don't have to think about that right now. This is nice because on a lot of these easy pace runs, I'll occasionally talk to myself to make sure I can and I'm not pushing too hard. But now I have you guys to talk to, so I'm sure I look just as insane, but I feel less insane, and that's really what's important. All right, cool down jog now. We're gonna go get a quick shower and shave in, so I'm not looking disgusting when I go out to the store. And I'll show you guys what this cool mystery errand is. Feeling refreshed. Now we're about to head to the store, and I'm going to get some running gels. Very exciting. I've been wanting to, upgrade from just fruit snacks to gels for a while, so I'm gonna try that out today. We'll see. I'll probably get an assortment so I can test and see which ones work for me, but let's get it. Oh yeah, bag secured. We have our bag of gels here. I've never used these before, so I decided to get a variety and kind of see what works for me. The honey stinger, I think it was Nico Felice said that these are good for people with sensitive stomachs. I think he had stomach issues. I have had stomach issues in the past, so I'm gonna try those. I have the goos. All these non-caffeinated, by the way. I know a lot of the goos have caffeine, but I know this flavor I think is pretty popular, so we'll try those. And I have the UCAN Edge energy gel here. These are a bit bigger, like as you can see, I don't know if you can read that, but it says 75 plus minutes of energy per one of these big boys. So hopefully, for a lot of my long runs, that might be like a use it once and then just kind of suffer a little bit at the end, because I don't have all that many in my plan that are even that much longer than 75. Well, like they are longer than 75 minutes, but it's not like enough that I would need 2. If I could stop stumbling over my words. We'll see which of these work for me. I'm excited I'll probably only be using them on long runs, but over the next couple of weeks, I'll kind of test them out and see which ones make me want to vomit the most. Would this be a good YouTube thumbnail? Let me get... Eventually, I'm going to do a thumbnail like that. You guys are going to see. It is Tuesday, a little after 6 p.m. I'm just about to go out for one of my workouts, one of my 2 kind of harder workouts of the week. This is going to be 30 minutes at easy pace, 10 minutes at tempo pace. Nothing too crazy. Some people don't like working out like in the evening or after work. I don't mind it so much as long as I'm like physically capable, because sometimes my work is very physical. But yeah, hopefully we're going to crank this out. There's no ice on the roads. This is a well-salted area. And then I'm going to go make a pretty nice dinner, and hopefully we'll be good for the night. So I will see you guys later. Breathing kind of heavily, as you can tell, a little too heavily for an easy run. Probably going to have to tone it down, but I'm feeling a level of fatigue that ideally I wouldn't be feeling until much later in the workout. So we'll see how this tempo goes. It's one of those days where just everything feels heavier than it should. My eyelids, my legs, kind of my chest. So we'll see how this goes. Good luck to me, man. 1 minute-ish to go. Oh my God, this doesn't feel good. Almost there. Oh my goodness. Halfway, I was like, oh my God, am I going to be able to hold the pace? But I did hold it. So it ended up being all right in the end. All's well that ends well. Cooking up something good here. Oh my God, guys, we got this Scallops and chickpeas with scallions and a hot chili garlic drizzle. Oh yeah. I'm like not a very good cook, so this is a super rare moment for me. I'm very proud of this. It's almost bedtime now, so I'm gonna head to sleep, and I will see you guys tomorrow to tell you about my workout for Wednesday. Okay, it is Wednesday. We're back to roads we can see, which is awesome. It's mid to high 40s out, which in January might as well be the middle of the summer. And it's not that much today. It's just easy recovery, 20 minutes. Gonna crank this out, get inside, and hopefully be good. And I need a haircut so bad. Nice, long, gradual uphill right now. Even on the recovery days, I usually try to get a hill or two in there. You know what they say? Always train with hills. Acronym ATWA. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I think something I'm getting a lot better at though with these is gauging what level of discomfort means that I have to stop. Tomorrow is Thursday, which is my full rest day, so probably won't have much to check in on then, but I'll be back Friday for tempo workout and lift all before work. Let's get it. Here we are. It is around 11:30 on Thursday night. I should be asleep already, but just wanted to talk real quick about off days and where you position them in your week if you have a full rest day like I do. I know a lot of people like to have it on the weekend, maybe the day after their long run or the day before their long run or something like that. Personally, I like to position it between my two kind of harder workouts during the week. Like my hard workout is Tuesday and then my other one is Friday, and I usually have the lift on Friday as well to double up. So for me, it's really helpful to have kind of that first hard workout, then kind of an easy recovery day, and then a full off day before my hard workout and lift on Friday. So I just like to kind of totally reset before that. I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We've got hard workout and lift, and I cannot wait. So good night. Friday morning. Today we have a tempo workout and a lift to do. I said I was going to do them both before work, and that's true, but I neglected to mention, just wasn't thinking that my work is in the afternoon and evening today. So it's not like I'm doing this at 6 in the morning. It's a couple hours after that, which is really nice. We have 20 minutes at easy pace, 14 minutes at tempo pace, up from 20 and 12 last week as I kind of pushed toward week 1 of that training plan I'm going to use. The gym routine I have is from the YouTube channel of Olympic marathoner Steven Scullion. You guys probably are familiar with him if you watch running stuff at all. He's awesome, super informative, super professional. Very excited. Double session day, kind of. Let's do it. And unfortunately, it is raining, so no footage from my phone because it's going to be in this bag. Shooting through the bag here, so yeah, you can see why I'm not in a rush to get footage like this. Oh my God. I look like a tomato. Oh my goodness. That was tough in the rain too, but we got it done. And one thing I noticed is that my tempo pace is 7:15, but there were times on this run where I would kind of dip into the high 6s, and that's usually normal. Like that'll happen to me, but I don't really pay attention to it or change my effort because it's just like as I'm going down a hill or something or have some advantage, and then I maintain kind of the same effort and it goes away and I get back down to pace. But there were times today where I'd dip into the high 6s, be like, okay, that's going to go away. Then I'd check again like a minute later, I'd still be in the high 6s. So I feel right now pretty good about my progress. So I'm going to go shower, have lunch, we'll hit the gym, and yeah, we'll be well on our way.
And to be clear here, I'm not saying I should be shooting to go faster than 7:15. Don't race your workouts, always run the prescribed pace. But I'm just saying that it used to be something where I couldn't really go much faster than the 7:15 tempo if I wanted to. But now it's something where I have to consciously make sure I'm not over speeding up during the workouts, which while I shouldn't be over speeding up during the workouts, it's nice that it's something that I can even think about now.
To the gym, still raining. I definitely will not be speaking to camera in the gym because I would be so self-conscious doing that, but maybe I'll record some sets, we'll see.
Yeah, so this was definitely not every exercise I did at the gym. Like I said, I was super self-conscious recording myself because I feel like it gives off such sleazy fitness influencer vibes. But anyway, as you can see here, I'm doing some lunge circuit with the medicine ball. We got normal lunges up and then down, and then we have some lunges with a twist in them. Later, I'm going to do some resistance band stuff, as you can see here. I'm doing long lever glute bridges. Those are awesome. Got those, like I got all of this from Steven Scullion. Then later, I'm going to do some kind of lunge with hinge, he calls them. where you kind of hinge at the waist and go down to the side. It works those kind of side parts of the core that you might not hit in a typical ab circuit. And then I have here lunges with the bar with a little extra weight, and squats with some weight on it. As you can see, I'm really not working with a ton of weight here. A lot of it's about kind of explosiveness, and that's really the key with these. So, but that was about everything I did at the gym, and then more people came, and I put the camera away.
All right, gym done. It is still rainy and miserable out, as you can see behind me. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I got a chicken sub from Jersey Michael's. Gonna destroy that in the parking lot at work once I get there. And then, yeah, I should be good for the day. Ready to get some sleep, hopefully. Easy day tomorrow. And then crush a long run Sunday and try out one of those new gels, which is actually, like, I'm like looking forward to it. Like, it's like a meal that I'm going to have. It's like a new candy I get to try, when really it's just going to sustain me through crushing my body for an hour and a half. So, I mean, at least I'm looking on the bright side, I guess. Sure. Anyway, have a great rest of your Friday, people who aren't going to see this until Sunday. And I hope you're doing well. Bye-bye. Sleep last night was not great. I got back pretty late from work, but luckily today's an easy day. Only 20 minutes at easy pace. As you can see, it is snowing right after we get some melt off, of course. Today it's 29, wind chill 14, and it's snowing. My area, the roads are in like all right condition. There's like a thin layer of snow, so I'm not too worried about slipping and falling, so that should be okay. 20 minutes, easy pace. Let's do it. As expected, I mean, this is slower than usual so far, just given the terrain, but this is like the limbo day between my second hard workout with a lift and my long run. So if there's one day I'm okay with being slow, it's Saturday. Bit of a time jump here, but happy Sunday, everyone. Yesterday, after my run, I had to go straight to work, and by the time I got home, it was super late, and I just crashed and went to bed because I needed some sleep to rest up for this 75 minutes at easy-ish pace for my long run. Usually, I actually go a little slower than easy pace, but last week, I was faster than easy pace. So I just happened to feel good, and I kept going, and I pushed it a little bit. This week, I probably won't be pushing it quite that hard. Just trying to kind of make it easier on my body as I'm increasing mileage every week, but we have a long run to do, so I'm going to start stretching and get ready. I'm super excited. It's time to take this gel. It says 75 plus minutes of energy. Today's a 75-minute run, so that should be enough. They say you don't have to chase these UCAN ones with water. Frankly, I just don't trust that, so got my water right here. Let's try it. This is the pineapple flavor. Tastes pretty good. Tastes pretty solid. I'm not someone who really cares about taste with this kind of stuff. Like, it's supposed to give me energy, and as long as it does that, it can taste awful. All I really care about is how it affects my stomach, so that remains to be seen. So I'm going to finish my stretching. I'm going to get outside, and let's do a long run. I'm 20 minutes in. Stomach's feeling all right so far, knock on wood. It's sometimes really hard to gauge how I feel during these long runs because a lot of it is downhill, short, flat, uphill, short, flat. So I go from feeling great to awful to great to awful, and just like, it's such a yo-yo that I never know if I'm pushing too hard or, but I guess during the later stages, it all comes out in the wash. If you can't keep going at an hour, then you know, so we'll find out. Just past the halfway mark, 37:30. The legs definitely felt it on that last round of uphills, but I'm below pace. We'll see how long this holds, but overall, I think this has potential. 1 hour down. As you can hear, it's kind of tough to move my mouth muscles, so I'm kind of speaking a little oddly. It's what the cold will do to you. I've actually taken the pace a little bit faster, even kind of turning this into a mild progression run. The lactic acid is building up. My legs are definitely slow to recover after big hills, but hopefully we're gonna take it through at this pace I'm at now, and I'll see you at the finish. That felt so good. Turned it into a progression run at the end, like I said. Last couple of miles were, I believe, in the high 7s. I haven't looked at the splits yet, but I just love being able to pull out fast miles at the end of a run. Like, that works with my like racing strategy. I know everyone wants the negative split, but I truly cannot find it in me to run those faster miles until it's like 3 miles left, 2 miles left. The gel felt really good. The UCAN Edge sat in my stomach great. My energy was pretty good throughout, and I definitely did not sleep or eat optimally for this run. So I think a decent portion of that energy can be credited to the gel. So I hopefully I have another one. I'll probably use that next week and kind of make sure it feels good, and then I'll try out all the other brands to make sure I wasn't missing anything. But I could not be happier with the way this went. Long run is in the books, and that is my last workout for the week. So I'm feeling awesome. I'm probably gonna go have a nice meal, eat something, eat a lot of things, and then sit down and edit this video that you guys are watching right now.
And there you have it. If by some miracle you are still watching this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you feel like you got something out of it. I think this was a pretty solid week for me in terms of running development and also balancing my training with like work and inclement weather and kind of other commitments. I hope you guys are doing great in your own running journeys or any kind of goals or hobbies you're working towards right now. I'll probably be back next time with a movie video. I watched a bunch of movies in January, kind of wrap those up and chat about them. But for now, take care of yourselves, guys. I will see you next week.